Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's game one of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Miami Marlins. It's the Fall Classic, game one of the World Series. Next, sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ozuna is after it, and they can't run it down. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one.
Second here,
Gene Segura standing in.
Gene Segura.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third, right to Prado. In time to first, and there are two away. Here's Chris Davis now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the third out. So striding forward now, Evan Schuler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Evan Schuler.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. In is Christian Yelich.
Center fielder, Christian.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball four, so he'll head down to first. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. And a relay home. And he's safe. Into the box now. Pablo Tejera. First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in. And
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Martin Prado now. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. From the stretch. It's swung on and hit in the air. Toward the line and right. Gamble has a beat on it. 2 down. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. This is line to left. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. Tejera is on his way home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Adani Echeverria is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way. Justin Bour is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dyson to the track, to the wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. Ready for another chance? Evan Schuler, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Here's Robbie Cano now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Realmuto is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Mitch Haniger. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A windup and a 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. And another foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he misses there, 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Bour is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Line hard. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And he's retired, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gamble racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
And that's a fair ball. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Digging in to try it again, Pablo Tejera. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Riding in once again, Martin Prado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Soft liner towards first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Ben Gamel. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. One down. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Valencia.
Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. So striding in, Mike Zunino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he'll reach first safely. Digging in, Gene Segura. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone. 2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to breathe something here and give this guy a pitch, and he can hit one out of the park on it.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. He'll come home with it, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that's in there for strike one. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gamel moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Justin Bour. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. Digging in once again, Evan Schuler. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Gamel has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Echeverria rounds third and is digging for the plate. Back on another here as the runner scores from second. Giancarlo Stanton now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, Chris Davis. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
First baseman.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Now here's Davis. High in the air and deep to right field. And that's a home run into the top tank. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Too high, ball 3. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Robinson Cano is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now to the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Smoke toward third. And he's set down 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Pablo Tejera. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Dyson is there. 2 gone. Martin Prado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. A hit in 2 tries so far. On the ground to the left side. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is now batting Danny Valencia. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Valencia.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. on the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gerard Dyson.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Echeverria's got to be quick, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Gene Segura standing in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Segura.
Ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's going to get a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. And that misses. A run will come in to score. Dillon looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Chris Davis is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from 3rd. 1 run scores. So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
As a look, now the pitch. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton on the move, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. In the air out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. 3 runs already home here. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. And the run is in to score from 2nd. And he will pull into 2nd with an RBI double. Now in the box, Mitch Haniger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Good lead off at 2nd there. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Getting a few steps off at 2nd there. Now the pitch. This is skied out toward right. Stanton waits on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And that misses ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Cano ranging into shallow right. Makes the play. One away. Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Now at the plate, Evan Schuler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 16.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Schuler scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down. Giancarlo Stanton now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Right fielder.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Ready for another chance. Pablo Tejera. Chris McClellan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Martin Prado now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Now a reach, but this gets past him and right, and this ought to be extra bases. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adeiny Echeverria. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as well. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bour. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Evan D. Gordon will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Steve Cishek gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. In to score, the runner from second. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And not in time as the second run scored. Ready for another shot now, Christian Yelich. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Gene Segura standing in. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer. Here's Chris Davis now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chase it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Segura around third heading for the plate. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Kyle Berklow.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now. Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Stepping in, Ben Gamble. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Pablo Tejera. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Striding in, Martin Prado earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. They'll stand alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There's Segura. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The Mariners.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Valencia.
Ready with the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Scorched to third. Prado's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bohr is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Gordon has it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Gene Segura standing in. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Throw over to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now a throw over. 2 out with the man at first. Dyson off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gamble sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in, Justin Bohr. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs as he drove in a pair with a triple in his first trip.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the throw is going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And this is on the ground for Valencia. Could be 2. And he is in there. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that is through into left field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Settling in now, Pablo Tejera. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Martin Prado now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Davis is there, and he puts it away. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's falling behind now. 3-1. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is there. 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Cruz will take the turn and hit for second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. In now, Robinson Cano. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Stanton on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that's your ball game. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Game 2 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins and the Seattle Mariners. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. In is Christian Yelich.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in. At that plane right there, quality take.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Justin Bohr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of his zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And that misses 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's Gerard Dyson.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Now a move over to first. Taylor Motter will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. The 0-1 tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Bouncer down the line. Now winds up foul. Slide and a stop by Gordon. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now. So digging in now, Chris Davis looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
He's clearly looking to...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Left fielder, Marcell.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Skied into very shallow right. Gamble has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Derek Dietrich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball that time, not even close. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle. Mutter ranging up the middle. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with two away. Striding in, JT Realmuto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with two men out. So a two-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. Now to the plate, Brian Riggin. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Just foul. Two out with the man at first. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Nipped the corner. 2-2.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Chases out of the zone for strike three. Digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder,
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Right fielder,
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
In the dirt here. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Haniger rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Batting ninth, catcher. Mike Zunino.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. On the ground to the left side. Echeverria is able to get there. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Ozuna on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Adeiny Echeverria, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gordon.
Softly hit toward the hole. On a nice diving effort there as he's able to get to the bag first for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a slider tails outside for ball one. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Mutter is there. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
This is line to left. Ozuna is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Digging in to try it again. Danny Valencia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Chris Davis stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls,
Cano scores. 2 runs scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Haniger is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Striding in once again, Taylor Motter, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. He pulls this one into right. Stanton is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Digging in, Justin Bohr comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Out of play off to the right, it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Gamel. And that retires the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Nelson Cruz.
And that misses ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Ground ball right side. Fielded in shallow right by Gordon. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Danny Valencia. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Into the box now, Derek Dietrich. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Riggin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Haniger has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
Shortstop, Danny Echeverria.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And he'll make it back in safely at third. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. D. Gordon is on deck. What happened? He can't make the play. A payoff pitch one more time. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Reined in. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play, but a run will come in to score. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Second baseman,
D. Gordon is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A play at the plate, and he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Just a tick behind for a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Third baseman,
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Mitch Haniger is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out. Ben Gamble stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number one. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. First and second now, one man out. And he got him. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Chen sets, 2-2 on its way home. And this one runs in on him as he... Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Left field and deep. Haniger going back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, man, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Sliced hard on the ground, and Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Second and third here, 1 man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Tap down the line. Valencia fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Derek Dietrich. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now an 8-4 ball game. JT Realmuto stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now, Brian Riggin. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and here's Gerard Dyson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Gerard Dyson.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. A quick out number one. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. David Phelps.
Nelson Cruz.
First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Stanton is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Second baseman.
Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes. Stepping into the box, Adeiny Echeverria. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the seventh. Ready once again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And that'll get down for a base hit. In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Center fielder Christian.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now. His guys trailed by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Bour. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Miguel Samuel will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Runner goes for second in the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time.
So striding forward now, Danny Valencia. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 0-2. Chopped in front of home plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna is under it. 2 down. Into the box, Mitch Haniger. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope.
A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Fielder number 16.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hard hit ball to second, but there is the second baseman Cano for the first out. In now, JT Realmuto. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
That's a ball.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Brian Riggin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Haniger, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Mike Zunino. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hard hit to first. The tag, and he is out. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. On to first, and there are 2 down. So digging in now, Gerard Dyson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and how about that? A 3. Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Here's D. Gordon now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Nick Vincent, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Dyson moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base.
Center fielder
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Carter Capps gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Too low, 1-0. into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Echeverria rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-7 ball game.
How about it?
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Justin Bour is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A little over 47,000 fans on their feet here in Seattle. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Line drive to center field. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. The loss goes to Wei-Yin Chen. Time of the ball game, 4 hours.
Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next, Gerard Dyson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Dyson will head to second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Dyson rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nelson Cruz stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball one. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 for a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
On to first as they get the double play. Stepping into the box, Evan Schuler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Evan Schuler.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Haniger, one away. In is Christian Yelich.
Center fielder, Christian.
Here it comes.
Yelich.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Heading for second is Yelich. And he's in at second base with a first inning double. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. First pitch coming, here it is. Marcell Ozuna checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Takes this the other way to right. Haniger is there, 2 down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So coming to the plate, Pablo Tejera. He's set, here it comes. Lifted in the air to right field. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, Mitch Haniger. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now.
First baseman, number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chopped weakly to the left. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Martin Prado. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. That missed. Close. It's ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike too.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Haniger is there to put it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So striding in, Justin Bohr. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The catcher, number 3.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Taylor Motter steps into the box. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And another foul ball. Now the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Line drive to center field. Yelich is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Gerard Dyson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. Digging in to try it again, Evan Schuler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that misses ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Yelich, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Now he finds himself down 2-0. It looks like he's just distracted. This is the
Sorry, that's
advantage
a ball.
of having a guy on first base who can run.
3-0 now. And that's in there, 3-1. Runner goes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. A runner at first with no outs here. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hard liner to center field. And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak it backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there. Almost got it, too.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is scored on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pablo Tejera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Haniger ranging back. Gone! Martin Prado now. A base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Ben Gamble.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The tag, and he is out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And there's ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit softly on the ground to third. Up with it now is Prado. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Here's Bobby Cano now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way. To short. To his left, Mutter. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bohr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Digging in and looking for more, Evan Schuler. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Soft liner towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. In is Christian Yelich. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Gamble sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Right fielder.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 3-2 now. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4. Now at the plate.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. Sliding into the box, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He hit a sac fly earlier. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
To short, hit hard. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Ready for another shot now. Pablo Tejera. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Martin Prado now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that retires the side. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging in once again, Ben Gamble. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like the fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Before the 0-2, a look to first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Runner breaks for third. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded by Hechavarria. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Cruz awaits the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul. That breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now from the stretch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's safe. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. In to score, the runner from third. Now at the plate, Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 3 runs already home here. And now a bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Cano rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now. Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Oh, and he botches it. Davis is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line this far. Drilled on the ground to short. Echeverria has it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Ready once again, JT Realmuto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fly ball out toward right field. On the run is Henniger. 1 down. Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Spin throw. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
The batter, number 4.
Digging in and looking for more. Evan Schuler is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's
Leading
0
off
for
for the
2 thus
Mariners.
far in this one.
Shortstop, Taylor Martin.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Schuler is there for it. 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Center fielder, Christian.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Haniger on the move, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is line to left. Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0 home to Cruz. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Prado is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Now to the plate, Pablo Tejera. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it. Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Dyson's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Martin Prado now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Nick Vincent answers the call. Now looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. D. Gordon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there. Base hit. Here's Echeverria now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Chris McClellan takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In there, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a big moment here, and standing in, Justin Bour. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Step up to the plate, Evan Schuler. Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. At the plate, Christian Yelich. He was a ground-down victim last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Edwin Diaz comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and in the late stages of Game 3, that has broken the tie. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that misses for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Third baseman, Danny Valencia.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And the slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1, he's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Number 3, Mike. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 25, Junichi.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of a split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Taylor Motter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Gerard Dyson comes on with 1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And there he goes towards second. Ground ball sent back up the middle to Gordon for one. On to first, and he really paid the price. Digging in, Pablo Tejera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Ball two.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now he's still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. Haniger is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Standing in, Ben Gamble. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, he reached back to Townsend right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, and I'm coming right after you.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Liner towards second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Echeverria's there. Gets him 2 down. Now batting, Robinson Cano 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Hit hard to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. This is where it matters the most. People are going to be talking about this performance here.